Welcome to Dead Man's Dredge, a level 33 Nightmare Dungeon tier. We are running level 33s. The monsters are, right now, 9 levels above. We have gone higher. And right now we need to collect the animus. I was thinking we need to kill everything, but we do not. So, the good news is, by the way, we're also doing a ton of damage. We've also changed, since the previous episode, we've also changed our build from Shadow Flurry to Shadow Twisting Blades. Right now we're running Twisting Blades, and it's oh so fun. So the idea here is to proc Twisting Blades, dash over, and then Twisting Blades return to us, and as they return, they deal a lot more damage. And the further they travel, let's get out of that, the further they travel, the more damage they deal. Plus we also have Poison Trap for the control, and yeah, so it is very, very fun. And since the last episode, actually, oof, got that one. Since the last episode, I was thinking about the pants that I got. Since the last episode, I got a new pair of pants. Effects that heal you beyond 100% life, grant a barrier. And by the way, we are at 5,800% HP, or 5,800 HP, not percent, just HP. Plus the barrier for 3,800, sometimes a little bit less, depending on what's going on. But one of the things that I absolutely love about Twisting Blades is it travels, and as it travels, I got stuck for a second there, as it travels, it deals more damage. So the idea is we Shadow Imbue, we pop Twisting Blades, we either dash or Shadow Step to the other side, and as Twisting Blades come back to us, they actually deal a lot more damage depending on the distance traveled. So that's working out really, really well. The other thing, I also got an upgrade. We got a nice little helmet. Has +3 to Shadow Imbuement, which is pretty good. It has some armor on it. Cold Imbuement we're not using at the moment. The only thing that it's missing is life. We are missing that. We don't have life on kill, but our pants help out. We got a nice little barrier there, cycling, which is really nice. And I just got a new necklace of disobedience. The necklace is really nice. We got 1,000 thorns, which is pretty good. Not fantastic, but it's pretty good. And considering it was extremely expensive to reroll, because like an idiot, I rerolled it after I upgraded it. So there's a lesson for me going forward. Probably because it's been a long day. I'm getting a little bit tired, but that's okay. So it was a mil. It was 1 mil per roll, so I just left it there because Thorns is still pretty good. Right now, we are plowing our way through Tier 33. I just got done running a 36, and this is the only thing that I had left. I got a 33. Let's jump in here, kill some stuff, and things blow up just like that. So with this build, one thing you'll notice if you watched Episode 9, our survivability is sky high. Now, I don't want to eat this, so we're going to dash out. We're going to stand right in the middle. We're going to stand right in the middle, and then we're going to come back, kill him. So our survivability has gone up a lot. In the last episode, our life was around 3,700. Let's grab this Can Do It. We're going to grab this Can Do It, and I think I missed one. Man, what a waste. What a waste. Not a total waste, but I did miss this. Got a little too happy. So in the last episode, I had 3,300 HP, which was a little squishy. The armor was a lot less as well. Right now, I'm at 5,700 when we're not attacking. By the way, attack power, 7754. How's that for attack power? Not too bad, huh? Let's go ahead and deposit that. Jump in here. And we're doing pretty good. We are taking a lot less damage. The survivability is a lot higher. Let's watch the blades return. There come the blades and kill everything. I didn't do nothing. All I did was Shadow Step. So the survivability is a lot higher than it was before, with the only exceptions when they are lightning enhanced or lightning pylon. We do not need to construct additional pylons, so lightning pylons hurt really bad. But our survivability is really, really high, a lot better than it was before. We are not really dying anymore. Once in a while we'll die. If we find a poison imbued butcher or something like that, once in a while we'll die, or if we're pushing too hard. By the way, I'm pushing a little bit high right now. This is 33s, okay? I've done 36. However, I'm still missing the healing potion from level 80. So as soon as we get the new healing potion, that's gonna help out a lot, right? Let's see. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. I'm also trying to think as I'm narrating. I'm having a blast, having an absolute blast here. Some dungeons are just, ooh, pop that. Got to be careful now that it's popped. Some dungeons, the affixes are just absolute brutal. But the good news is right now, I'll show you what I got going on the gear. That's helping us deal damage and control enemies. So going down the gear list, we automatically drop smoke grenades at the end of a dash. It does some damage, not a lot. Dash's cooldown is reduced, which is really, really nice. The chest piece is actually not correct. I need some damage reduction from the chest piece. This is the best that I could find. And it got some barrier, 3,300 barrier. Moving on to the gloves, brand new gloves I just got. 4 + 4 to twisting blades, which is finally really nice. Bunch of critical strike damage, and a bunch of dexterity, which of course is helping with our core skills and our attack power. The boots are okay. Dealing direct damage to a vulnerable enemy, dazes all our enemies. So when we do twisting blades, when Shadow Imbuement makes everybody vulnerable, that is on one of our skills, which is really, really nice. Shadow Imbuement Primary Explosion makes everybody vulnerable. We got a couple of things going on here. We also have Smoke Grenade. Smoke Grenade is really nice. Enemies affected by Smoke Grenade take 20% increased damage. Why Smoke Grenade? Well, right now, when we drop Smoke Grenade at the end of a dash, dash's cooldown is reduced, so when we drop smoke grenades, they take increased damage, which is really nice. And then I'm also running Poison Trap. Now, I'm running Poison Trap for preference, and that is primarily for the 30% chance to reset all the imbuement skills. On the necklace, I got some armor, which is okay. We got, when we evade, we leave stun grenades, and then critical strikes increase attack speed. So nothing too fancy. The only thing that I'm missing in this build right now are my Penitent Greaves. I have been dying for some frozen. If you don't know, Penitent Greaves are the frozen greaves. They leave the frost trail on the ground. Need the boots, don't have them. Sad panda, go cry in the corner. So that's what I'm farming for right now. But everything else is coming along really well. The daggers are a little bit older. The weapons are okay. Right now I'm running Condemnation. Core skills deal 40% increased damage when I do combo points. That's why I'm running combo points. And then, of course, this one's pretty good. Hits with this weapon increase your attack speed up to 27.5%. So that's not too bad. Extra attack speed is good. Helps us to proc more crits. By the way, our crit damage is pretty high. It's like 30-something%. So that's coming along really nice, and it's only climbing. Attack speed, critical chance, 30% right there. So it's coming along really, really good. All right, moving on. Shadow Imbuement. Let's go ahead and step to the other side. Trap, we're going to just continue going through, and then we're going to continue going back. And then we're going to evade, dash, and rinse and repeat. So the idea here is to Shadow Imbue, twisting blades, dash over, watch the blades return. And then we're going to do that again. And then we're going to step over to the other side as the blades return. They damage everything, which is really, really nice. Plus, it gets us out of stuff. So it damages stuff. It gets us out of stuff. And that is primarily why... this guy is Electrified Obelisk. He's doing a lot of damage. That is primarily why I changed out of Shadow Flurry. I like Flurry. However, trying to get in the middle of stuff sometimes was challenging because of the armor-enhancing auras, right? Sometimes we have enemies that enhance armor, damage reduction aura, and that was really, really tough, especially when there are 3. All right, so moving on. We got this side down. Tier 33 right now. I'd like to do some more. Maybe we'll get a couple of drops. My whole inventory was full of lower tier because I was helping a friend level up, helping him get to tier 4. So we were running slightly lower dungeons because the gear that was dropping he couldn't use from tier 4s. So we were kind of getting him a little bit of gear, a little bit of experience, got him to 50, and then I just ended up destroying. I ended up salvaging all of the sigils and crafted a couple more, and the ones that I got that are not that are not resource burn. By the way, how much fun is resource burn? Man, that thing is so frustrating when you have no resource. The only thing that I have that is not resource burn is tier 33, and I think there's a tier 35. So we're going to do this one, then we're going to do whatever is left unless we drop a 36 or something like that. So right now it's going good. This one's done. By the way, let's take a look. This is a low. Twisted Blades is good. It rolled really low. Unfortunately, $7.99 on the dagger. So right now I am actually working on, where is my, there it is right here. I am working on this glyph, and I'll show you why. I'm trying to get it to 100% bonus. And the reason I'm trying to get it there is because if we go ahead and look at the second Paragon board, I wish these had names, But if we look at the second Paragon board, right now, my maximum life, as you could see, is 15.678. If I pull this thing out, it drops quite a bit, 8%. So this thing is actually working out really good. And then, of course, extra damage. Look at this thing, 39 up top, plus another 19.5, which is absolutely insane. And then I'm actually onto the third Paragon board at Tricks of the Trade. And I'm down here working on the same thing here. Control Glyph. I leveled Control Glyph very, very first. I was really hoping for my Penitent Greaves, which did not come because in preseason I ended up getting 2 copies before I hit level 65. Currently, we're level 78, and I got 0 copies of the Penitent Greaves. So I actually got a really nice legendary sword here. 799 item power. The 7% critical strike damage is good. The damage to crowd-controlled enemies is very, very good as well. We are crowd-controlling enemies, and that is why we are looking for Penitent Greaves, because the Ice Trail is a crowd control. So damage to enemies affected by trap skills, 13.5, 23% damage to dazed enemies, and 24% damage to injured. So this is actually really good. I'm going to hang on to this, and at some point we are going to replace this Condemnation. Jumping into a T34. This one is going to be okay, except for all the doors. The highest I have cleared right now is a 36, so this one's going to be okay. I am working towards 40. I hope to God we get the boots before level 80. This is so sad, Panda. And by the way, yeah, this is a thing. Oh, one other thing. I can actually, with the amount of HP that I have, I can actually eat the lightning bolt, even in a level 34. So yeah, that is part of the reason why I did what I did. I got tired of dying. Trap skill, let's see, we mistimed that a little bit. Let's get out of that. Reset, start all over. Okay, Shadow Imbuement. There we go. And then we're going to go to the other side and watch the blades return. Where is this thing? I can't see. There, it's right in the center. I honestly don't like these dungeons. These are a little bit challenging, but we're going to Twisting Blades. We're going to get over here. By the way, when we are crowd controlled, if you did not notice, we take a lot less damage when we are crowd control, giving us a lot more survivability, and that is primarily due to the topazes. 10% damage reduction while crowd control impaired. That is working out really nice. The armor would be okay as well, but I don't want to get stunned and die, right? I don't want to get perma-stunned completely, so let's, what are we doing here? Let's go ahead and jump over here. Twisting Blades. We're going to jump over to the other side as the blades return. They deal a bunch of damage, which is cool. Let's kill him. He's just kind of hanging out. And then, nope, not over here. Not over here. I heard it too. I knew it was going to pop. All right, let's wait for that. If we don't make it, we can just eat it. I try not to eat it. I really don't want to pop the malignant thing that gives us armor, gives us the immunity. Really try to save that. Okay, so Shadow Imbuement, Twisting Blades if we can. And then we're just going to try to move around. We are getting silenced because they're all bunched up. So let's jump over to the other side. Twisting Blades here. Or Shadow Step. Shadow Step, of course. Let's lay down a Poison Trap since we're going to get frozen. Knocks them all down. If I don't have the mobility, I try to crowd control them. Wow, I'm like really stuck in a corner, guys. This is... Wow, look at that. That was a good way to get out. So I really try to move around a little bit because if we don't move, we die. Really try to crowd control them as much as I can. And that is why I like Poison Trap. When Poison Trap procs, it damages them. And then it also has a 30% chance to reset our Shadow Imbuement. Right now, we're rocking 11 out of 5 Shadow Imbuement. That took work. Let me tell you, that took a lot of work. But we got there. Definitely lots of farming. The drops have not been ideal. Drops have been a little bit of a struggle bus, but we keep on plowing. Let's go. There we go. This thing was a little slow. We keep on plowing, and it's actually coming along pretty good. Sooner or later, we're going to get there. Now, where is this thing? It's actually on the other side. You know, I'm not sure why he did that. I thought I clicked over here. All right. 3 left. So 3 left. There is nothing down. The door into another door is very interesting. Very interesting. That's all I'm going to say. It's very interesting. All right, let's kill that. Moving on. These guys we probably don't even have to kill. We can just skip. Right now, we're going to try to dodge as much of that as we can. I got crowd controlled like crazy on that side, but we actually end up doing okay. Poison Trap comes out. We're going to just dash over to the other side. so we don't die. And then we're just going to keep moving around. And if we get silenced, we're just running here, just like this. There we go. So this is working out pretty good. When we evade or when we shadow step, we actually drop grenades. The grenades stun the enemies. And that means they are crowd controlled. So it gives us breathing room. We deal extra damage as well, which is really nice. Okay, I guess we'll stick around. What's this guy doing? Wow. Okay, did not even see him right there. Let's pop a potion. I don't want to die. Then we're going to dash out. Then we're going to come back in. Take care of these guys. The silences are a little bit annoying. Lots of crowd control on this one. All the cathedrals like this have lots of silences. Of course, the priests heal. I don't know if they heal, but they actually give barriers. I don't know which one's more annoying, either this one or the shadow that chases you. Shadow, you could dodge a little bit. This one kind of sucks because it follows you, and then when you dash and the bubble pops up, then you got to dash back. And if dash is not available, bad things happen. All right, everything's dead there except for this guy. Moving on through the big door of doom. Let's step behind him. Poison trap. Poison trap comes out. Of course, it's going to control everybody. Stun everybody for, like, I don't know, 2 seconds or whatever it is, half a second. Works out very nice. Rinse and repeat. So, right now we are on a mission to find Penitent Greaves, which are the frost boots. Hello. We're on a mission to find Penitent Greaves. After that, we are also working on pushing T40. Tier 40 is going to be really nice once we get there. The only thing that I would need right now for Tier 40, let's think and move. So the only thing I would need right now for T40 is a better healing potion. I guess we're going this way. Tried to go the other way, could not do it. Man, this is a bad spot, huh, guys? But we got through it. So the only thing we need is a better healing potion for level 80. Once we get that, things will be okay. We are just under 2 levels away. So I think that'll be all right. That should help a lot. Once we get a better healing potion, survivability will go up even more. And then we can... Let's not eat that. And then we can push T40. And then, of course, if I ever get gloves with healing and twisting blades, that is going to be the ultimate. So maybe I can try to re-roll that 19% critical strike damage, but I feel like it's really good. And by the way, it's like 1 mil per re-roll, so I don't want to re-roll it too many times. Go to the other side. Let's get in the bubble. But right now, we do what we can with what we have. Before I got these gloves, by the way, I just got them. Before I got the gloves, I was rocking gloves with just healing on them. 5% chance to heal, and that was giving me a lot of sustain, which was absolutely phenomenal. Right now, I had to give up plus to for the gloves. So for the extra ranks to Twisting Blades for a little bit more damage. Let's kind of hang out over here. Away. I try to separate them so I'm not eating so much AoE. Plus the silence doesn't help. This guy, we're going to put a poison trap down that if it doesn't knock him down, it should control him. And then Shadow Immune. Going to do that. We're going to Shadow Step. Drop some grenades as well. Which guy is it? Which guy is the guy living? I guess we don't have to jump in here. So this is done. Let's see if we got anything good. Nothing good right now. I'm on the hunt for 800 item level plus, and I'm also leveling this glyph to plus 100%. Almost there. Another dungeon should do it. So here's what I got going on. I went over most of my gear. I have damage reduction while control impaired. That's helping to survive. And then I actually have the emeralds in here. 12% critical strike damage to vulnerable enemies in all 3 of my weapons, and that's helping a lot. We're going to continue our hunt for our boots, and then maybe some better gloves. The rings are okay. This one's a little low. This one's under 700, so we definitely need to replace that. As far as the hearts goes, I have a vicious heart. Lucky hit, you have a 20% chance to launch stun grenades. That one is working all right. You can use whatever you want in that one. The other thing that I have also, what I don't have is the heart the Dark Heart for the plus chance to imbuement, to imbue all skills. That one's really nice. It's a 5 to 15% chance that'll give you plus to all imbuement skills, and that one I'm having a hard time getting. So right now I have the one that cycles through every 20 kills, and then of course we become immune for 3.7 seconds if we take more than 20% in a single hit, and that happens every 70 seconds. So that is working right now fairly good, and that is the setup. Let me show you the Paragon in case you are curious. The very starting Paragon, this is what I did. I want damage, and then I went into this side over here for a little bit more life. And this, I actually am using a closer glyph on this one, still leveling, but I am still putting points into dexterity because we continue getting a lot more damage. 5% per every dexterity note. So I continue, and look at that, 5% more damage. After that, we come up here. This one, I don't remember which Paragon board this is, but this is the one that has no witnesses. So this is no witnesses right here. I went into this side, 50% damage, actually 75% damage to healthy enemies, and then a little bit more over here. So we're at like over 100% damage to healthy enemies, which is really nice, helping out really nice. I have the efficiency of, I don't know how to say that one, almost 100% bonus to rare nodes, which of course is giving us extra life and a lot of extra damage. That is absolutely almost 60% extra damage right there, which is awesome. And then we come over to the third Paragon board, and this has Tricks of the Trade. We also went up here for plus damage to close enemies, which is really nice. The only thing we're missing here is the strength for another 12%. The strength will come in time, and as I get more points, I'm going to talent into the damage reduction, which is going to be nice. And then we come over here to the armor. Of course, we're missing the strength again. All I'm missing is actually 7 strength, which is right here. So 1 more point, and that is going to be affected. Another 100 armor, which is going to put us over almost 5,800, getting close to 6,000, plus, of course, the stacks from the aspect over here. And then we are actually going over into, so far I've made it into the Havoc rare node for a lot more extra critical strike. And I'm going to pause here, max out some of these things before I continue on. Now, this is my own build. This is something that I'm experimenting in, and this is what I'm finding that's working really nice for me. So with that said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do me a huge favor, hit the like and the subscribe. Also, leave me a comment down below. And for more BearCozy videos, check out the top right.